Next change, sticking to the SEC West, the Arkansas Razorbacks. And Sam Pittman spoke recently for about 30 minutes, but there was only one quote that I really picked out of here, and I thought it was important, which, it was kind of something you were hitting on, Shane, with just when we were talking about the over-unders on the last episode. Go check that out if you missed it. But, hey, the margin for error is just so small in the SEC West, and it's it's short yardage, it's 2-point conversions. Remember, had they scored a 2-pointer at Ole Miss last year, they would have won that thrilling game.
Yeah,
but it literally comes down to fine tuning, the most important aspects of the game, and that is something that Sam Pittman harps upon, because Arkansas, they're not satisfied with just winning 8 regular season games and 9 in the bowl game. They want to take that next step. How do they do it? Let's kick it over to Sam Pittman.
You know what it took to take the program from where you got it to where you finished last year. What's it take to get maybe next level? Where can y'all be better?
Well, I think you have to do everything you possibly can in preparation and those things. I think that's an obvious answer. We have to become the best coaches that there is out there, and I have a great staff. But to win more than 9 games, there's so many close games, and situational football we have to be very, very good at. And I'm talking about 3rd and 1, some things that we didn't do well last year. I'm talking about 2-minute, which we did do well last year. I'm talking about 4-minute, where we've got the lead and we need to complete the game. Those things are going to be determined how many wins you have and taking care of the football. And I thought we did a good job of taking care of the football until the 2-minute drive at the end of the game on offense. And I thought the defense rallied around really well, ran well today, did a nice job. But those are the things to win more than that. First of all, you have to have, a quarterback that can lead you to that. But, we have one that led us to 9 last year. So we've got the quarterback situation. We just got to be better in situational football. So when those situations come up a game, we win those more than we lose them, and therefore we can win a close game. We're going to have a lot of close games. That's just how it is in this league.
All right, Shane. So, are you buying what he's selling here, where it's those fine details that's going to take the Razorbacks over the top if they're able to do it this year?
Absolutely, man. I think about some of the comments Bill Belichick said. It's all aspects. He spends as much time on special teams than he does on offense and defense, because let's face it, one bad special teams play and then the game is all out of whack. You're playing from behind. That 4-minute offense, that nobody talks about that as much as they should. But how many times have you sat there as a fan on the edge of your seat praying to God you don't give up this lead? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to run the clock for 4 minutes. So they're going through that. Arkansas is going to have plenty of games where they're ahead, and they need to finish those ball games. He talks about there's going to be a lot of close games. There will be. It's the SEC, man. There's always going to be some top ball games on Saturday, and it's those details. If you mess up and if you're not paying attention, you don't know what your teammate's supposed to be doing, or you don't know what you're supposed to be doing, you let the whole team down. So that's very important.
Yeah, and that's one reason I love the Razorbacks, Shane, because you talk to people around the sport, and it's like an epidemic of not being able to develop offensive linemen. And we know that ain't going to be an issue up there in Fayetteville, where Sam Pittman and company, Cody Kennedy, the offensive line coach, they've worked with this group. They got 4 or 5 back on the starting unit. They're going to be able to lean on people in the fourth quarter like they've not been able to do under Sam Pittman to this point, and I think that could make a critical difference for them, particularly later in the season when defenses start to get worn out a little bit. You know what?
Absolutely.
Now, last little item here,